I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard.
Crikey, I need some of that energy in my videos.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard.
I need something like that. Shit, that just ain't true. So youthful, so sprightly. Looks like someone's adrenochrome harvest has been pretty successful this year.
Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are up, not down.
Chief Shitting Bull ain't seemed this relatable since she grabbed me a beer.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna get me, a beer. Hey, Glover, my husband Bruce is now in here. Glad you're here.
Enjoy your beer.
So
relatable. I drink beer. So I would say that the Republicans better book their ideas up because the Democrats are getting more relatable back there.
I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard.
Wow, Senator Chuck Schumer, I need some of that energy in my videos. Shit, that ain't true. So youthful, so sprightly. Looks like this season's adrenochrome harvest is going well.
Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down, they're up.
Chuck hasn't seemed this relatable since he grabbed a beer.
It's going to affect beer, okay? Most of it, Corona here, comes from Mexico.
So relatable. I drink beer. So as I was saying, the Republicans better book their ideas up because the Democrats are getting more and more relatable.
I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
Shit that ain't true. That's what you just saw.
Senator Tammy Baldwin. Wow, I need some of that energy in my videos. Shit, that ain't true.
Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are up, not down.
So youthful, so sprightly. Looks like this season's adrenochrome harvest is going... Hey, who's been hogging all the adrenochrome? Share some of that baby's blood with Tammy, eh? Elizabeth, I'm looking at you. As if you need to be out there vampirizing infants, Elizabeth Warren, with your Native American complexion. While poor old Tammy here is withering away, wilting. You crazy old coot. You know, maybe I'm not getting through to Elizabeth Warren, because, you know, with Native Americans, everything has to be an analogy, doesn't it? At least in all the films I've seen. Only pale man with his fear seeks adrenochrome. Need some animals. The wise warrior knows that best medicine is good nap, like a cat. Best remedy for anti-aging is moisturizer, like frog. Frog, slimy, no wrinkles, smooth. Toad, lumpy, horrible, disgusting.
Who's Daniel Boland? Oh, Daniel Boland, this is a heavy hitter. Do you guys know who this is?
I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are up, not down.
Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are up, not down.
Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down, they're up.
Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are up, not down.
Inflation is getting worse, not better.
Inflation is getting worse, not better. The prices.
Inflation is getting worse, not better. The prices of groceries, gas, housing,
gas, housing, eggs of essentials. It's not getting better, it's getting worse. Meanwhile, Donald Trump has done nothing.
Meanwhile, Donald Trump has done nothing to lower costs for you. Instead, he's done things like pardon violent criminals.
Pardon violent criminals who...
He's pardoned violent criminals who savagely beat police officers on January 6th.
Beat police officers on January 6th.
Beat police officers on January 6th.
That's an effing disgrace. He's letting Elon Musk take a chainsaw to vital government programs.
Letting Elon Musk take a chainsaw to vital government programs.
Vital government programs that help keep us safer and stronger.
Vital government programs.
And he's getting access to your data.
And giving him access to Americans' most sensitive data.
Access to Americans' most sensitive data.
Access to Americans' most sensitive data.
Access to Americans' most sensitive data. Social Security numbers, tax returns, health care bills. He's fired thousands of essential workers, people who help our veterans get their benefits, people fighting Ebola in Africa so it doesn't come here. He's frozen funding for vital programs that so many American families need. Cancer, education, payments to family farmers, and so much more. Why are they doing this? Trump must know. By taking these vital services away from you.
Oh, who am I kidding? It's not even a microphone, it's a phone charger. Shit, that ain't true. I tell you what doesn't ring true for me is 24, count them, 24 no less, Democrat senators, all within hours of each other releasing an identically scripted and edited video about Donald Trump's tariff plans. These freaks never learn, and why would they? People like Chuck Schumer and Elizabeth Warren, how could they ever understand anything? They have lived for decades without consequences. Imagine going to the casino every goddamn day of your life for 50 years playing with other people's money. Imagine you're sending people to their deaths all over the world. You're complicit in those kinds of decisions, but to you it's just like a game of Risk at home with your mates. Now, you might be all worried about the, I get it, chaotic populism of someone like Donald Trump, but I don't understand how is it not more worrying to you? Who is giving the marching orders to these people that seem to have no individual thoughts ever about anything? Whose interests are they protecting? At least the populists are looking at what people are saying and going, well, we could say we're going to do that and let's try and do what the people are saying. Right, you might think that's crazy, but these lizards are shady as fuck.
Now, it's not in my habit to agree with the Wall Street Journal. But Donald, they point out that even though you're a very smart guy, this is a very dumb thing to do.
Act of war. Does the Canadian government believe these tariffs from Donald Trump is an act of war from the U.S.?
Don't be shy, little girl.
Canadians are not angry at the American people for this.
Well, thank God for that. The American people can sleep easy tonight. Thanks, Justin.
We don't have anything against Americans. Americans are our neighbors, our friends, our partners. We do things together. We've done things together.
Well, all right. You don't need to make it sound gay, Justin.
This is a trade war, yes. But Canadians are hurt. Canadians are angry. We're going to choose to not go on vacation in Florida or Old Orchard Beach or wherever. We're going to choose to try to buy Canadian products and forego bourbon and other classic American products.
Canadians are going to choose to try not to vacation in Florida or drink bourbon. That sounds like a declaration of war to me, Justin. Send in the nukes.
And yeah, we're probably going to keep booing the American anthem. But let me tell Americans, we're not booing you. We're not booing your teams. We're not booing your players. We're booing a policy that is designed to hurt us. We're insulted. We're angry. But we're Canadian.
You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Okay, so let's get back to what this video was about. And to be fair, I am cherry picking a little bit. You know, I'm looking for the most ridiculous examples of Democrat congressmen and women and senators, and let's see if any of them have actually got some, you know, solid points to make as they critique Trump.
If you could tell Donald Trump anything tonight, what would you tell him?
I would tell him to grow a spine and stop being Putin's hoe.
Jasmine Felicia Crockett, that kind of language is not becoming of a lady, and least of all, a lady congresswoman. Putin's hoe. I am shocked and appalled.
All right, so this looks a bit more promising. Representative LaMonica McGather sounds like a classy lady. Now, what did she have to say about Donald Trump's State of the Union? Oh, I don't believe it. Lady LaMonica!
Say it here, ready to hear some bullshit!
Mm-hmm.
I was really stunned.
Stunned. I'd say you got off lightly there, Rosa the Lauer. If I came across a menacing space creature like yourself, I think I'd set my phaser to kill.
All right, y'all, I don't have a lot of time. I just came off the House floor. I could not stand one more second, tolerate one more second.
All kinds of nonsense and bullshit. Let me just be real. And we weren't gonna sit for that shit. We wouldn't. You know, we showed up. And if he had some sense, then maybe we would have been about that life. But y'all know he ain't got no sense. So please give some love. This took a little bit of coordinating to do, for sure. We got some cool shirts. We got Madam Williams.
Yeah, so some classy Democrat ladies there venting their frustrations following Donald Trump's State of the Union speech. They're getting straight on social media to let everyone know how outraged they still are. Which, you know, to be fair, they were quite quiet during the speech. They just sort of sat there scrolling through social media, holding up the NPC signs and wearing Ukraine colours and shit like that. But that, in fact, speaking of Ukraine, that was the one time they did make some noise during the speech.
With no end in sight, the United States has sent hundreds of billions of dollars to support Ukraine's defense. With no security, with no anything. Do you want to keep it going for another 5 years? Yeah, you would say Pocahontas says yes.
I want to report a murder.
And our country will be woke no longer.
All right, so I think that's enough objective, completely unbiased commentary, documentary making from me tonight. You've had enough. You've had your fill. I enjoyed tonight's video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure the algorithm knows, the universe knows, and you give the video a like, right? You leave a little comment under the video telling me what a great time you've had. And what else? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. If you want to help out with the channel even further, you can join my Patreon. The link is under this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
I'm celebrating St. David's Day with delicious Welsh cake. And I made daffodils with origami, the Japanese art of folding paper. Happy St. David's Day!